everyone, and a very good evening from Pune. In this specialization orientation program for MBA Semester 3 July 2020 batch, I would like to start this with a quote, and it says that a pessimist complains about the wind and an optimist tries to change it, and a leader adjusts the sails. Now, with this, I'd like to actually bring to this program to a start and welcome you all future leaders in this program. Ladies and gentlemen, with this, I'd like to say that through the guidance of our Honorable Chancellor, Sir, Dr. P.D. Patil, Dr. Mrs. Bhagyashree Patil ma'am, and Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. N.J. Pawar, sir, and Dr. D.Y. Patil Vidyapeeth has developed into this magnificent organization, which is actually bringing, through Dr. P.D. Patil's vision and philanthropy, a lot of quality education to people across the globe. It also inspires us to actually bring in quality education and good programs towards you in this management. Our Honorable Trustee and Executive Director, Dr. Mrs. Smita Zadav, has always been the source of inspiration. And since she is herself a dynamic and go-getter, we would also like to see you guys be dynamic and the go-getters in the corporate world. I'd now like to call upon Professor Dhar, who would start this overview with and set the expectations of the program.
Good afternoon, learners. We welcome you. I wish you all the best for coming sessions. Thank you.
I now call upon Swapnali ma'am to give you the course overview.
Thank you so much, Sohel sir. I hope I'm audible. I'll just share my screen. Give me a moment. Yes, learners, my PPT is visible to you all. Sir, is it visible?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So, greetings, everyone. My name is Professor Swapnali Zadav, and I am your program coordinator for July 2020 batch. First of all, I would like to welcome all of you, and I would like to congratulate also for clearing your second semester and welcoming you to this third semester of your MBA course. This particular semester will be your specialization semester, and you all will be, you all are on the turning point wherein why you have opted for MBA. The answer is going to be in this coming 2 semesters. So that is why these 2 semesters are going to be very, very important semesters for you all. So before I start, I would just like to again share my email ID with you all. As it is, most of you must be having my email ID. So this is my name, and my email ID is also there. Already for your better convenience, we have shared these things prior to this induction along orientation, along with your orientation invite. Okay, moving ahead, I would like to give you idea about the specialization, and I am very happy to tell you that Dr. D.Y. Patil Vidyapeeth's Center of Online Learning, we are offering 8 specializations, and these specializations are like this. Okay, the first specialization is marketing management, which will be handled by, or the specialization in charge would be Professor Rakhi Ghosh. The second specialization is human resource management, and the in charge will be Professor Kanika Godani. Third specialization is finance management, and specialization in charge is Professor Dr. Dipti Kalkotwar. Fourth specialization is IT management, that is information technology management, and will be headed by Professor Anand Irabati. The fifth specialization is project management, which will be headed by Professor Vikas Pawar. The sixth specialization is operations management, which will be handled by me, Professor Swapnali Zadav. Seventh specialization is hospital administration and healthcare management, which will be handled by, and the specialization in charge is Professor Dr. Yogesh Zozare. The eighth specialization is International Business Management, IBM, which will be handled by Professor Priya Pandey. So these are the specializations which you would be, you have to select one of these specializations. One more important thing to add here is you can opt only for one specialization. We don't provide any dual specialization. So out of these 8 specializations, you are requested to select any one specialization depending on your domain, your area of expertise, or maybe your choice. Moving ahead, I would just like to give you, I have already shared the specialization in charges with this. After that, I would just like to tell you the mentors for this particular batch, that is July 2020. Likewise, your previous 2 semesters, we have mentor Professor Soham Mohite. This is for Indian students. Email ID also is shared in the PPT, and mobile number is also there. Then Mrs. Pratibha Pate, she will be also helping, or she is the mentor for Indian students. Third will be Mrs. Gauri Kulkarni. She is also for Indian students. And for MEA students or the African students, Mr. Subhash Kate, he will be the mentor, like your last semesters. Okay, so for this particular semester, semester 3 and semester 4, along with your specialization, you are requested to select one general elective. So for this particular semester, we would be offering you business English and digital marketing. So out of these 2 general electives, you are requested to select only one. Okay, and that you have to update on ERP. Now, regarding selection of your specialization as well as selection of your general electives, the ERP guidelines, I mean, how to log in, what will be the process. So that particular process video and the PDF will be shared by your mentors in coming 3 or 4 days. Okay, so you are requested to, opt for the specialization which you are interested in. And along with that, general elective is also one of the important mandatory section you have to select for this particular semester. Moving ahead, I would just like to give you the idea about the formative and summative assessments which we are going to have for this particular semester. So talking about formative assessment will be same as like first 2 semesters. Okay, so assignment 1 will be there and assignment 2. Assignment 1 will be for 30 marks and 30 MCQs. And assignment 2 will be descriptive questions which you have to answer on the ERP, and that will be out of 3 questions you have to attempt any 2. Okay, so that will be for 10 marks. So your assignment or your formative assessment will be 30 plus 10, 30 MCQs and 10 marks descriptive questions. Okay, and in case of your summative, so your summative assessment will be conducted, time being it will be conducted as your last semester, but again this will be subject to changes. Okay, because we all are into pandemic, and the decision, ultimate decision lies in the hands of university, but time being the summative assessment will be of 60 marks and it will be MCQ, but this is again subject to change, and time to time we will be keeping you informed how it is going to happen. But now for time being it will be 60 marks and 60 questions. So as I told you that you have to select any one specialization out of 8, and along with that one general elective also out of 2, which is business English and digital marketing. Then so whatever we have discussed, I mean, just to summarize that in this particular semester you will be having 6 compulsory courses and 1 general elective. So 301 to 306 will be your compulsory core courses and 1 will be your general elective, which will be 307 and 308. So any of 2, I mean, business out of business English and the digital marketing, you have to select only 1. So total altogether you will be having 7 courses in this particular semester. Again, I would like to add few more points that like your previous 2 semesters, your mentors will be there to help you out with the technical queries, and you can also get in touch with me through the mode of emails. Okay, whatever your queries are there, it has to come from your mentors and then it will be escalated to me. But you just need to understand one thing, that for some technical queries, it might take some time. So kindly bear with us for that particular time. And we are always, I mean, we have most of us, you have experienced that whatever your queries are there related to your technical, I mean, Swayam, ERP, whatever, or maybe to the academics, we try to solve in the same day itself. But if it is taking time, kindly bear with us. Okay, so for that, I would like you to request to be in touch with your mentors. Again, whatever emails which are getting shared by the program coordinator or your mentors, kindly go through the emails neatly. Am I audible, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So with this, I would like to take your leave and wish you very best for your specialization journey. Thank you so much and happy learning.
Thank you so much, Swapnali ma'am. That was great. In the meantime, I'd like to call upon Pratibha to your mentor to introduce herself.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Pratibha, your mentor. I am there to guide you and assist you for all your queries related to MBA program. Thank you.
Thank you. I'd now call upon Soham to introduce himself.
Hello everyone, I'm Soham. As you all know, I'm the mentor for the Indian students. So I will be here to taking care of your all technical issues that that will be facing in this semester 3 and semester 4. Happy learning. Take care.
Thank you. And now with this, I'd call upon Gauri to introduce herself, who's your mentor again. Gauri, you're not audible. Please unmute yourself.
Yes, very good afternoon to all learners. I am Gauri Kulkarni, your new mentor. I will be there to solve your academic queries throughout your MBA program. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Lovely. And now I'd like to call upon Subhash sir.
Yes. Am I audible, sir?
Yes.
Yes. Hello, learners. Hope everyone is doing well. My name is Subhash, and I'm the mentor for the African students for July 20 batch. I'm happy that we have finished with our first and second semester. That is our first year of our MBA program. Now we are moving ahead with our third semester of specialization. As madam said, that for this semester, we are having total 7 subjects of 100 marks each, out of which 1 subject is a generic elective subject, and you have a choice of selecting 1 out of 2, that is digital marketing and business English. And regarding your specialization, students are requested to please go through the course content or the course curriculum. It's available on your student support system, that is your ERP, which will help you for selecting or choosing your specialization. We have also sent the PDF booklet on the group, which again help you for choosing the specialization. And I would like to mention here that those students who want to change their specialization still have a good chance to do so. And the detail regarding it, as madam said, we would be sending on the on the group, where you have to select the specialization on your ERP, that is your student support system. And in case of students who did not appear for their exam due to some reasons, can contact me separately. Because you're the government funding students, there are certain rules regarding that, so you can contact me separately. And of course, I'm there to help you for your choosing specialization, or you have any doubt, any query, you can contact me on the WhatsApp. Thank you, sir.
All right. Thank you so much, Subhash sir. I'm sure you guys have a lot of questions to ask from the specialization in charges, and I'd pick up a few questions that are already there in the question and answer section. Nitin Kumar is asking, good evening, everyone. Thank you for this session. Kindly provide the differentiation project and the operations management and the subjects that are covered in each stream. Yes, Sandeep, sir, you'd like to answer this question.
Hello, Suhail sir.
Yes, Vikas, sir, please.
Am I audible?
Yes.
Yes, yes. So regarding this particular query asked by the Nitin, so I differentiate there that what is the duty of project manager and what is the duty of or what is the operation manager. So when you talk about the project manager, it is responsible for the planning, executing and closing a project. So this project has had to start and end date. But when you talk about the operation management or the operation manager's duty, it's charge of making sure that the business is running as smoothly and efficiently as possible. So there are some rules and responsibilities also there for the project manager and the operation manager. So when we talk about the project manager responsibility is manage a team, plan and define project, coordinate the execution of the project, manage a schedule, monitor the budget of the project, measure and report the progress report of that particular project. But in operation management, the responsibility is to be there that overseeing a daily operation, day-to-day activities, identifying and addressing problem and opportunities into the organization or the manufacturing facility or other units or organization. Again, managing the budgeting, planning, reporting and auditing of that particular plant facility or the manufacturing unit or the operation facility. And again, you have to see that ensuring regulatory compliance with related to that particular industry. So these are the difference between the project management or the operation management. So I hope you clear all the things related to the project management and operation management. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Vikasa. So we have a student and he is currently joined as an anonymous attendee. He's a metallurgical engineer with 14 years of experience in operations and production. The main aim for him to pursue this course was to transit into some other field. So he's asking which specialization will be good for him.
Sir, I would like to answer this particular question. Yes, so as you have 14 years of experience that we can call as a domain experience. So as Vikas sir told that project management will be focusing at certain points wherein you will be entitled for, initiation of the project till completion of the project. Okay, and in case of operations management, basically you would be focusing at daily activities so that it should be run very smoothly, and whatever operational goals of the organizations, those can be achieved. So as you said, you want to transit into some other domain. So if you can specify where exactly your interest is, so accordingly you can think for if you are if you want to enter into maybe documentation part or maybe into analyst kind of role, then you may think for project management as your specialization. But if you want to be into core operations, then operations management would be the right choice for you.
Thank you so much, Swapnali ma'am. Dr. Akshita is also asking that she's from the HAHM specialization and request you to assist with placements.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Dr. Yogesh Josare. I'm the specialization in charge for hospital administration and healthcare management. Now, this question related to the placement is very valid, and I would likely to tell everyone that we'll be going to provide a placement assistance. So that thing will be going to provide you. Now, I request everyone to focus on to their studies and be more employable. First of all, become employable, then definitely there will be a number of opportunities that will come for you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir. Ruturaj is asking, I have completed BBA in finance, and now will it be advantageous for me in my career if I select information technology for my MBA specialization?
Yeah, definitely. See that if you want to combine your interest in business management with an IT, then this specialization is a good fit for you. And as a manager, you need to analyze the data and extract the information from it. So it is mandatory for him to know the tools and techniques. And moreover, if you have the technical skills, then your perspective towards data will be entirely different. And today, information technology has affected all aspects of business process, be it in marketing, production, finance, personnel. So it is essential that a manager should have a technical skill and knowledge, and this specialization will certainly help you to obtain those skills. And it will be an added advantage to your management degree if you pursue this specialization. I think I have answered the query.
All right, thank you so much, Anand sir. Sharad Desai is asking the difference between the two elective courses.
Sharad, actually, we have already shared the details about the two electives, that is digital marketing and business English. Okay, you can just go through the curriculum which is shared by your mentor on your email. Okay, and if at all after that you have got any queries, you can get connected one-on-one basis.
Right, thank you so much, ma'am. Anonymous attendee actually asks another question, is if there is any chance for dual specialization, and in case if I want to do. I would like to answer this question for him. There is no chance for dual specialization as of now. However, this is something that we are discussing with the management. Should we have any information about it, you will be the first one to get contacted. Shilpa is asking the panelists, may we know how will the learnings be imparted in this semester? Will the pattern be the same in terms of virtual sessions, recorded learnings, assessments, and will be the practice assignments, and finally assessment 1 and 2, for which marks will be given, and exams that will be held from the remote location?
Yes, sir, I would like to answer this question. So teaching learning pattern will be same as next semester. As last semesters for this particular semester also. Assignment 1, assignment 2, everything is going to remain same. Everything will be uploaded on your ERP, and you can get access through your individual login IDs. And in case you find any difficulty, you can get in touch with your mentors or your program coordinator, that is me. And if there are any changes, because as I told you, being pandemic, we are having this pattern, but in case if there is any change, it will be very much intimated through email and the WhatsApp group. Kindly be in touch with your mentors and your program coordinator through WhatsApp and the emails.
And thank you so much, ma'am. Shiva is asking which field is the best, IT management or project management? What is the difference? Which field to choose for the best career in information technology?
Sir, I would like to answer this. I think Professor Vikas Pawar sir already discussed about difference between project and operations and IT. Okay, but it again depends on your previous experience, your domain experience. So accordingly, you can select. And I think Professor Pawar also wants to comment something. Yes, sir.
Yes, thank you, ma'am. So as I explained that what is the difference between project management and IT management. So again, it depends on how your expertise on that particular area, which profile you are working currently. And when we talk about the project management, so each and every sector, there is some part of project is to be there where you start and complete the particular task within a time. So as a part of project, when we talk about the IT, so it is a very big area related to the programming, again the coding and handling all the aspects related to that particular IT or the technology. So it depends on you that currently which profile you are working for, and where your interest related to the programming, coding, or handling some big project related to that particular field. So it's your choice based on your experience where you could go for the selection of IT or the project management.
Right, thank you, Kumar sir. I have Gauri here, Gauri Shah, who is asking, she's confused between international business management and human resource management. Can you please provide a differentiation?
Sir, I'm audible.
Yes, Kanika ma'am, you are.
Sir, I would just like to brief about HR and IPM specialization. Gauri, first of all, it depends on your interest, that where is your core interest is. See, when it comes to human resource management, you can just imagine that you have to deal with the people, and you have to see how the team is working, all these sort of things under HRM. But when it comes to IBM, International Business Management, it's totally different. See, first of all, don't get confused between both the specialization, because both are entirely different. Human resource management is something where you will deal with the people, and IBM is the specialization where you will deal with the international market. So both are totally different. Okay, I hope I have given you a very short answer, and now your doubt will be clear. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. All right, so Pradeep Kumar Pillai is asking, like, if there is any thesis or dissertation submission as a part of the specialization.
Yes, sir. I would like to answer this question. So Pradeep ji, at the fourth semester, you will be having, or you have to undergo one project, okay? And that will be of separate thing. I mean, that will be considered as a separate thing altogether. So in that, you have to undergo industrial training, wherein you will be required to submit a project on your primary or secondary data.
All right, lovely. Thank you so much, ma'am. Bhuvneshwar Kumar is asking, he is in the health insurance industry. He did his graduation in pharmacy and post-graduation diploma in general insurance. He's currently working in a health insurance portfolio for the last 13 years, but is confused to choose a specialization between healthcare management and international business. As for junior level healthcare, makes sense, but for the higher position in future, I would need to know the international business procedure to get support from different reinsurance market of the world. So, Bhuvneshwar, just to add to the answer, I'd like to suggest that these are two different fields. International business management deals more about dealing in the international sphere. You would actually be talking. We would actually be talking about more about imports and exports of goods and services. How different FEMA laws are in place, how the different government rules and regulations, etc., are in place to support the export and import business and things like that, right? So the scope for the reinsurance market as such in the international business is something that that I would not be able to give you a big answer on, but however, there is one particular aspect that you may want to look at, because every good or service that is exported or imported through has to undergo a compulsory insurance and valuation. Now, I'm not sure how your previous experience will actually be helpful here, but you may want to do a little bit of more research on your own on this. All right. What is that general subject, digital marketing and business English? For digital marketing, I'd like to ask Rakhi Ghosh, Professor Rakhi Ghosh, to actually give a little bit of an insight here. The question is by Akash Kumar.
Hello, Akash. Thank you for asking the question. So basically, in this general elective, digital marketing, we will be giving you an overview about what digital marketing is all about and what are the different platforms that is available for you guys to explore as a marketer. Since if you take up marketing, right, if you want to promote any kind of things online, so by doing, by learning digital marketing, you will have an overall idea what are the different platforms available. If you want to do any kind of promotion or branding online, what needs to be done, what are the right ways to do it. So I hope this answers all your queries. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you so much, Rakhi. As of business English is concerned, English today is known as the lingua franca. What is lingua franca? Basically, it is the world, the language, the world's language today. It is the language that is used in the almost entire international business. All the business that today is being conducted happens only in English. No matter what field you choose today, communication is going to be the biggest aspect of being successful in your business or in your in your management career or whatever, right? So you need to be able to communicate effectively and efficiently to your peers, to your subordinates, and to the upper management. There will be a lot of presentations, public speaking, etc., that you need to do. Through business English, we will ensure that you get enough exposure to the language as English, which is used by various businesses across the globe. I hope that answers the question too. All right. So Sumit Nayak actually is a working IT professional he wants to know if operations management will be helpful for him.
Yes, I would like to answer this question. As your IT professional, you said, but before entering into the selection of operations management, just check once what your exact profile is all about. Basically, operations management will help you if you are diverting or shifting your career maybe from core IT like testing or what you call development. If you are shifting to support or maybe facility management, infrastructure management, then IT will help you. Otherwise, I feel I mean, looking at your IT experience, you should go for IT management or project management. But if at all you are interested shifting your career into operations or as a IT operations manager, then you can think for the operations specialization. We have already shared the details what exact courses you are going to have under operations management, under IT management, as well as under project management. So you can go through that, try to relate those courses with your experience. If it is, getting related to your previous, because it should not happen, guys. I mean, all of you, this is not only for you, but all the people who are all the learners who are attending this particular specialization induction, don't think that you can have a complete shift. Your previous experience should be in line with the specialization. That's what my feeling goes. Okay, whatever experience you have got, that experience should be utilized with your specialization, or else you should have the application, or you can at least utilize your domain expertise, your previous domain expertise for promotions, or maybe application part should be there if you are opting for some different specialization. Just take care of that thing. no doubt operations management is applicable in all industries, maybe in IT industry or the manufacturing industry. So these are the specializations wherever there is quality management, wherever there is process management, operations management can be applicable. But just think whether your previous experience is in line with the courses which you are going to study, and how you are going to apply your previous or your domain expertise in your coming or the expected profile.
Thank you so much, ma'am. There are a couple of anonymous attendees who are asking a couple of questions. I'd like to club two questions here. So one attendee is asking, he's currently an IT support engineer or team lead, and should I proceed with project management or IT management? I have 15 years of experience in hotel and airline vertical.
Yes. Hello, learner. So currently you are working for the IT support engineer, but when you talk about the project management, so is there any scope related to the which types of project is to be going on your particular field related to the hotel industry or the airline industry? So if you want to work on that particular area or domain, so it's a very good decision related to this particular field. But again, it's a depend on your interest, that which profile that you are currently working, how much experience that you have with related to that particular work or the domain. And again, with this working profile, you do choose any one specialization as per your understanding and expertise. Thank you.
Professor Vikas, I'd like you to stay on because a similar question is actually coming up, because will moving from human resource or IT now with zero experience in the sector, will it be fruitful?
Okay, so from which background they are moving to another field? Yes.
That's not given on the question, but will it move, moving into either HR or IT with zero experience in the sector?
Okay, so both are different fields, but when you talk about the HRM, so I think there is some communication skill and like the conversation with other peoples and bonding with other peoples. These are the main aspect of the HRM. But when you talk about the IT industry, so and in this particular domain, you have some expertise related to your mathematical techniques, coding technique, and you have some basic idea about the programming language, and some like coding is to be there. So in IT field, you have to always go through some coding technique, algorithms, and mathematics and stats to be there. So it is difficult to understand all the things within a time limit. But when you talk about the HRM, you have to follow the HRM and the practices easily, and you get the all like practices and understanding related to this particular field is easily accessed by any people who are starting with the freshers. But in IT field is to be some different difficulties to be there. Thank you.
Right. Thank you so much, sir. Rashni Prajapati is asking that she has completed her bachelor's in business administration and specialized in human resource management. She is also currently pursuing her CA and is asking if she should continue with the HRM or she must select finance management.
Rakhi, I would like to answer your question. As you have pursued your graduation in business finance and also you're doing your CA, that's what we can get. So it's up to your again interest if you want to continue as a MBA finance professional along with your CA degree, or you want to explore a altogether new specialization in HRM. So MBA finance and CA is a good combination anyways, but also if you want to pursue MBA HRM is again up to your interest and your future goals which you have decided whether you want to go with CA and also with MBA HRM.
Thank you so much, Dipti ma'am. Professor Pawar, I'd like you to answer the next question. It is about the importance level of certification done online. So will the certificate by the name online MBA make an issue, or will it be okay to have?
Sir, can you please repeat the question?
Sure. Well, what is the importance level of a certification that is done online? Will the certificate by the name online MBA be an issue, or will it be okay to have one?
Okay. So I think in the current situation, there is no difference between the online and offline session. So earlier, there is also some provision to the expertise and the professional like people that doing for the executive MBA. So it's a depend on your knowledge, your basic understanding and expertise. So there is a no matter that which types of degree you have to taken for this particular domain or the working areas. You have to expertise on that field. So suppose I have working for the last 10 years in IT industry and I'm doing MBA online in IT. So it's for the completing or fulfilling the criteria of this particular profile that you have to graduate or the postgraduate with the IT field with a 10-year experience. So the no matter is to be there that you are doing the online MBA or offline MBA. You already have a 10-year experience on that particular field. So it's only fulfilling the criteria of the eligibility to apply for that particular course. So there is a no, I think difference would be there on online, offline. You have to present your skill. Again, you have to crack out the interviews, go for the some expertization on that particular field. So it's basically all about that. It's not like that we are doing the online MBA or offline MBA. Just do with your best and skill, set up your skill and show that skill on the time of interview, crack the interviews, and that you have to only is to be considerations to be there. So there is no is to be issues related to the online and offline.
Sir, I would like to add one more thing in this. Those who are actually, thinking for complete switch in their current profession, I mean, from IT to, operations, or from operations to IT, like that. So in this third and fourth semester, you are, required to do the homework with respect to what exactly industry is expecting, right? Who will be, target companies wherein you would like to apply after completion of your MBA. First thing. Second thing, just try and go through their JDs, job descriptions, what skill sets are required. And as few minutes back, Professor Dr. Zozare told that you need to be more employable. That is really important thing he told, that you always need to be, very much employable, so that the industries, I mean, you need to be in line with the wants and needs of the industry, so that, once your employability increases, ultimately your specialization, your domain expertise, that will be, framed in front of the recruiters. That thing you need to take care. Yes.
Lovely. Thank you so much, Professor Vikas.
Sorry to disturb, sir. One more thing I like to add that this is not a certificate course. It is a full degree, which is a 8 specialization. So this is a not certificate course. It's a postgraduate degree approved by the AGC and the AICT. So don't get confused about the degree. It's a fully postgraduate level degree program. Thank you.
Absolutely correct, sir. Thank you so much. Twinkle Pardesi is asking that she has done her BMS in marketing. So which option is the best for her, marketing management or international business management?
All right, I would like to take this question. Am I audible?
Yes, Rakhi, you are.
All right. So since she has already completed her BSMS in BMS, right, in marketing management, is it? Am I correct?
Correct.
Yeah. So I would like to tell her that, you know, there are multiple avenues. If you are talking about marketing management or IBM, if you both falls under the huge domain that is marketing itself, right? So exposure are varied, you know, you have great exposure in both the fields. So you need to decide whether you want to stick to IBM or marketing management. If you are taking marketing management, you get to know the know-hows of how different kind of things, you know, like you get an aspects of sales and branding as well into it. However, when we talk about IBM, you get more exposure towards the international market and how do we go about it. So again, here the question comes where your interest lies. Do you want to explore more on the international scenario, or you want to have a global idea of marketing as a whole? So yeah, you have to take the call of the same. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. Krati is asking that she has 10 years plus of experience in different fields and in different departments, from a junior accountant to administration to HR, sales, operations, etc. She has completed her MCOM and is interested in marketing as well as project management. Please help me in my future career. That's the question. So, Kathy, with more than 10 years of experience, I would like you to actually go back and try and figure out which domain or which vertical you found the most interesting while working in. Are you the operations person, or you found sales to be the most challenging, or is it about human resource because you are the go-to person, or the or somebody who would like to help out peers and the other people within the company itself, right? So it is up to you to go back to your experience and see which amongst all of these where you worked in was the most happening or you enjoyed the most, all right? And that will actually help you in deciding which specialization you must take. I see that you have mentioned that you are interested in marketing, and I also see that you have experience in sales. So try and correlate the two and figure out what would you like to do. Should you have more questions with reference to this, you can always write to your mentors, and they will then in turn forward us your question. All right. We have a participant with the initials CB. What about the project, and is there any guidance for the project too?
Yes, Sohail sir, I would like to answer this question. So as I told you some time back, that project will be there in last semester, that is 4th semester of your MBA. And as per your specialization, there will be project guide allotted to you. He or she will be taking you through the selection of the topic, how you can proceed with the project, etc. So that help will be provided 100% by the institute.
All right. I have a different background because this is again an anonymous attendee. I have a different background in my undergraduate level, law to be specific, not connected to business. Which specialization would you recommend?
For law, I think you can opt for HRM. Okay, there are consultancies who are recruiting for the law professionals, so HRM can be the option. Frankly speaking, I mean, being a law graduate, you have again, it depends on your choice, your what exactly where you want to divert your career. So accordingly you can select, but as far as my knowledge goes, with law graduation, HRM can be the primary specialization I can visualize. If you want more discussion, you can get us connected one-on-one basis.
Right. That's lovely, actually, Swapnali ma'am. I would like to add that international business management would also be an arena that you can explore, because a lot of FERA and FEMA laws, along with the Director General of Foreign Trade, etc., will actually require your expertise as a lawyer, and trying to understand the nuances of that business and giving appropriate consultation would be required. So I think these are the two specializations that you can choose from. Right. We have Firdaus who's asking that I have done business, that's BSc in Information Technology and is currently working as payroll implementation consultant. Is it a right choice to take project management?
Yes, so currently you have done your BSc in Information Technology and working as a payroll implementation consultant. So again, it's depend upon that where you're working for in a core area of the programming or the implementation or development of any software for the software industry. But when you talk about working for the any project management consultancy or project management organization who are planning for the running or implementing different types of project related to IT, manufacturing, or the other areas. So it depends upon you that how much interested you are to working for the project management, or again you are interested to do some innovation in the technology related to the programming language or coding. So I suggest you. So as per your interest, you go for the IT or the project management. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Professor Pawar. We have a lovely question that's coming with initials NG. Sir, I wanted to confirm if this MBA from your esteemed university is accepted by WES. Is DY Patil University listed or considered for EAC or through WES? To this, yes, I'd like to confirm that we are listed in WES and it is accepted. All right. Neha Harshay actually is asking that I have started working as a business analyst for more than a year and my domain is investment banking. That is BSFI to be specific. So which specialization is the most suitable for me in the MBA program? Is it finance or project management?
Sir, I would like to answer this question. Neha, as you are into business analyst domain, so as far as my understanding goes, business analyst is the person who is mediator between the client, who is the finance organization, and you are the representative from the software domain, right? So in that case, if you have more understanding about financial terms, financial markets, it would be better for your overall profile. So if you ask me, my suggestion will be you should go for finance management to enhance your domain knowledge. But if you feel you are quite comfortable with whatever knowledge you have, and as already you have, more domain expertise with respect to finance is not required, then yes, project management can be the specialization for you. But if you want to have detailed knowledge about the finance domain, then you have to go for finance specialization.
Okay, thank you so much, ma'am. And I'd like you to also answer this question from Professor Subhashish Mukhopadhyay. So Professor Mukhopadhyay's age is 58, and which specialization is the best for him so that he can get some work post-retirement?
Yes, good evening, Professor Mukhopadhyay. This is Swapnali, and I would just like to tell you that you already have 31 years of experience, and you might be specialized in some of the course. Okay, so for you, I mean, operations or maybe any course which is of your interest can be helpful for you after your retirement. I mean, post retirement, if you want to work as a consultant, because already you have great experience of academic. 31 years is actually a very big experience, and maybe depending on your area of interest, you can go for the specialization. But just keep in mind whatever your area of expertise. If you are into finance, or if you are into HR, or maybe you are from science background, so any of the specialization of your interest can be helpful for you.
All right. We have Atul Zadav who's asking this question. He is currently working in sales and marketing in tractor and other agricultural machinery industry for the last 5 years. Parallelly, he has started his own business in the same field in small scale, but in future, he would like to be fully engaged in business and or go in for manufacturing of machines in the same industry. We'd like to know which is the best specialization suitable being in agriculture machinery industry for that long.
Sir, I would like to answer this question. As you have already worked and you have started a company wherein you are thinking for manufacturing, so I think operations management can help you more in getting excel in your current venture, because operation management basically focuses right from purchasing to I mean procurement, raw material, conversion of raw material, everything till the products reaches to the market. So overall logistics, supply chain management, and your procurement management, production management, everything will be taught in detailed in under the roof of operations management. So as far as my understanding goes, you should go for operations management. That will be more helpful for you.
Okay, thank you so much. The initials SS actually is asking, kindly elaborate in detail about campus placement assistance and how is it going to help us. To start with, I'd like to inform that campus placements is a long way to go as of now. You have plenty of time before you approach the 4th semester and then move in for placements. But in the meantime, I am personally working on your managerial competencies and effectiveness as an entire topic to help you with why is there a need for transition from a campus to corporate sector. What are the expectations of the corporates going to be like? We will be actually, assisting you with the how to appear for your group discussions, your interview, develop your interview skills, what are the likely questions that the domain experts or the human resource professionals going to ask you, and how to answer those questions in order to successfully crack the interview. These are some things that we will, of course, be doing with you guys. So you will receive some sort of an assistance as far as your interviews is concerned. So don't worry, we will be there to assist you. All right. A lot of questions are now being repetitive. And for this, it would be best if you guys can write to us and ask us your questions at an individual level. Possibly we will be then able to help you in your selection process. Read through the emails very carefully, and I believe it will actually help you in choosing the right specialization for yourself. Sanchit actually is asking that, can you please share more information about the final year project? Since most of us are working professionals, and how will we be able to do the industrial training or something like that, which is related to the project?
Yes, Sanchit, actually thing is that your project will be in next semester and we would be keeping separate induction program for your project work. How you can do it. Normally what happens, all the learners, they are doing the project on the processes they are working on. That is actually advisable, but if at all you want to do it in some other industry, that also we will guide you, but that will happen in next semester. So for time being, you just need to select the specialization in this semester, and regarding your project work, we will be talking in next semester.
All right, thank you so much, ma'am. Nidhi Agarwal is asking that I have done my bachelor's in dental surgery. What are the placement options or scopes after the MBA in hospital and healthcare management? Professor Zozari.
Good afternoon, everyone. So will you please repeat the question?
Yes, sir. Nidhi Agarwal has completed her bachelor's in dental surgery. She's asking what are the placement options or scope after MBA in hospital and healthcare management?
Yeah. Dr. Nidhi, yes, it's a very good question, and I would likely to tell you that after completion of MBA in hospital administration, you're having number of opportunities, especially into the government sector as well as into the non-government sector. So into the government sector, especially you can work as into the NRHM as a district program manager, state program manager. There you are having, a special role as a district program manager. Even into the government of Maharashtra as well as into the other government area, also you are having that position. Even when you will be going to enter into the hospital at the mid-management level, I would like you to advise each and every learner that if they want to get succeeded into the field of hospital administration, they just start, going into the hospitals. They just start, inquiring and get interested into the hospital administration work. So those who are already working into the hospital, they can, especially into the next semester, just you can even do the project report and you just, start to learn what exactly is the structure of hospital administration. We'll be going to conduct the third semester session. You just correlate that one onto the field itself. So definitely that will give an knowledge and practical experience, and you will be directly going to get promoted at the level of medical superintendent, or you can work as a hospital administrator, you can work as a physician liaison officer, even into the abroad, especially into the Gulf countries, there are a number of opportunities into the hospital administration. This particular market of hospital administration is increasing because of medical tourism also, especially into the Asian countries as well as into the other part, into the other countries also. This particular medical tourism, that is a very popular terminology, which is helping people, to find a new market. So this is the area where you can work more, and you will have a number of opportunities into the field of hospital administration as a physician relation liaison, as a hospital administrator, and as well as you can work as a quality manager into the hospitals. Even for the marketing, those who are interested in the market of healthcare services, they are having number of opportunities in working as I say, marketing professionals into the, especially into the core niche marketing of the healthcare sector or health delivery, healthcare sector itself. So there you are having a various scope. Even you can work as a TPM manager also into the insurance industry. Now insurance industry, the health insurance industry, that is the market which has been opened for an hospital administration professionals, which gives a number of opportunities for young dynamic professionals who can work into the field of management. So there are a number of opportunities, and even into some of the dental hospital also. I would likely to give a reference of one of our previous alumni who is working as a dental administrator. He was working as a dental surgeon, and after completion of our MBA in hospital administration, he is now working in Uganda as an administrator of a dental hospital.
Now, this is exactly the live opportunity that one of our alumni he has received. As well as I would likely to tell that many of our students, I would likely to mention that one of our student, Dr. Surubi, she is working as a hospital administrator in the Jammu COVID Center. So this COVID period also, in this COVID period also, this particular healthcare sector has got a number of opportunities. This Jammu COVID Center, they require professionals for managing the hospital. So there are a number of opportunities. What required is to acquire more knowledge and do more certification related to NABH, NABH. Yeah. So you can do that. Yeah. Thank you. Yes, Sohail sir.
Right. Thank you so much, Professor Zozari. There's one more question that I'd like to take, and I'd like to address this question to Dr. DPU-COL. So it's by Shubham Datar. Shubham says that he has had his entire career in finance, and he has done his first master's in corporate finance from UK. He is currently doing his MBA as an additional master's. Should I continue with finance, or should I choose operations as a specialization? His current job is in finance, but is interested in finance as well as operations. What to choose?
Shubham, as you are a finance professional, so if you want to do your specialization in finance management, that would be again an added advantage to your job as well. But again, if you want to, explore any other opportunity and look for any other specialization, project management will also be helpful, as you already are into your finance domain and you have a required experience also in finance. And if you want to go ahead with project management as a specialization, it would be a new, a new opportunity or a new specialization, which a knowledge of new domain which you will add to your current profile. So again, your area of interest and your future job opportunities you are looking for, you can decide whether to go with finance or go with project management as your specialization.
Thank you so much, Dipti ma'am. I am sure that you guys have tons of questions that need to be answered. But as far as time is concerned, that's at short currently. So should you have any more questions, I would request you guys to direct them to us through your mentors. Speak with your mentors, drop them a message or an email. Drop an email to us, and we will for sure do our best to answer them for you. In the meantime, now I'd like to call Professor Swapnali Jadhav back on to deliver the vote of thanks for this session.
Sir, ma'am, 1 minute. I
Yes.
just want to inform. Yeah, I just want to inform all my African students. Please, if you have any doubt, any query, and if you need any help choosing your specialization, do contact me. Will definitely help you for selecting your specialization. Thank you very much, madam.
All right, thank you so much, Professor Swapnali Jadhav. It's all on you.
Yes, thank you so much, Sohail sir. So on behalf of Dr. D.Y. Patil Vidyapeeth's Center of Online Learning, I would like to extend my hearty vote of thanks to our beloved director, Dr. Safia Farooqui, ma'am, and academic director, Professor B.V. Marathe sir, for guiding us through the arrangements of this particular program. Further, I would like to thank our academic head, Professor Dr. Dhar, for continuous support and encouragement for conducting such informative brainstorming sessions. Also, I am thankful to all my technical team, Professor Sandeep Singh sir, Uday sir, for all technical assistance and getting these arrangements done. Last but not least, I would like to thank all specialization in charges, my faculty members, all my mentors, and lovely interactive learners for keeping this session so interactive and lively. Thank you so much. Whatever your queries which are unanswered, you can get in touch with me directly. We will be, arranging some communication between the specialization in charges. We have time. We will be starting our session maybe somewhere in mid of October. So we have time till that. So don't worry about if your questions are not answered. You can anytime get in touch with me through your mentors. We are always there to help you out. So with this, I would like to announce that the orientation session, specialization orientation session is over for now, and see you in your learning sessions. Thank you so much.